In today's video, you're going to get to see a beautiful 1959 Chrysler Windsor. Hello everybody and welcome to Classic Car ChitChat. My name is Kevin. I'm thrilled you're joining me today. Today I have the pleasure of introducing you to a gentleman. His name is Tony. Tony has owned this 59 Windsor for over 46 years. He actually saw the car as a kid. It was owned by a family friend of theirs, and then he ended up buying it, believe it or not, at the age of 13. So without further ado, let's hop in, let's go for a drive, and let's check out this absolutely gorgeous 1959 Chrysler Windsor. Okay, Tony, before you turn her off, rev the engine, my friend.
Okay.
Whoa. What a beautiful, rich sound. Can you honk the horn? Beautiful. Awesome. Turn her off. Tell me, what exactly is this beast, Tony? It's gorgeous.
This is a 1959 Chrysler Windsor.
A Windsor. How long have you had her?
Believe it or not, 46 years.
No way.
Yes, since 1978.
What's the story? How did you get a hold of her? And
Well, this car was originally a friend of my dad's car. He had bought it in 1969 for his daughter to drive it to university. And then he was driving it, seldomly. I first saw the car when I was about 8 or 9 years old.
okay.
It was,
So if I did the math, I can figure this out. But anyway, keep going.
it was originally gray and it was really faded. It looked like a battleship. First time I saw it, I fell in love with it. Frank used to come over to see my dad, it was parked in a driveway, let me sit in it and stuff like that. And one time Frank came over a couple years later and he had a different car. So I said to him, hey, Frank, where's the car?
Right.
He says, I had a little accident. So he had put it into a guardrail on the QEW in Toronto.
Oh no.
And smashed all the driver's side. And he just
So
put
where was the, hang on a second, let me swing around. Where was the majority of the damage, right?
door in this
whole-
rear
Oh my
door in
gosh,
this rear
really?
quarter. That's why the chrome is, still bent up. They straightened it up
Okay.
as best they
As
could.
best they
There's a
could.
little bit of damage on the front fender too.
Right on.
But the majority of it was this rear quarter.
Wow.
So
at least he's an honest guy. He owned
Yeah,
up to it and
yeah.
hey,
So-
stuff happens.
I mean, I don't even think he reported the accident. He just snuck it into the garage and left it there. So a couple years later, my dad was saying that, Frank wants to sell that car and he knows how much you like it. And he was asking my dad, do you want to buy it for him? So my dad says, what do you think? And I said, at the time I was 13 years old. I had a paper route in a apartment building. I was doing 100 papers a day. I was making some pretty good money.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, Dad, I got money. I'll pay for it. He goes, how about we go half? I said, okay, we'll go halfers.
Right.
So my half was $250.
My God.
But Dad said he paid $500, whether he did or not. But at that time, back in the mid 70s or late 70s, people didn't want these things. There was the oil crisis.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted these big gas burners, right? So that's how we acquired it. We got the body work done, I believe in 79, 80. They didn't do a good job. We did it again in 81. Got it stripped and painted. The interior, the only thing that's been changed in the interior is the cloth on the seats, because Frank was a cigar smoker, so there's a lot of burns in them.
Right.
And same with the carpet, it was pretty ratty. So that's all we replaced. All the door panels, all the vinyl, everything is original in there.
So, bottom line is, other than repainting it, this is about as original as
As
it got on
original
the
as you could
exterior.
go. I just changed my first light bulb yesterday.
No way.
A light bulb in the dash, and that was not easy. You have to be an acrobat to get
Really,
under
to get
there.
underneath, yes.
It's not perfect,
Wow.
but I mean, you know, it's got some dings, some bangs, some scratches, but for how old the car is, it's pretty mint.
She's been loved in a good way, driven and enjoyed and everything.
Well, the
else.
thing is that, you know, at the time, I was trying to get this car on the road for my high school graduation.
Oh, wow.
But, you know, mechanically, the problem that was with it was brakes. It needed all new brake cylinders. And those were hard to find and everything, so actually didn't get it done till after high school.
Okay.
Um,
Did
so
you do most of the work yourself?
No, body work and stuff, we paid for that. Mechanically, I did a lot of stuff myself.
Good for you.
Mechanical, I'm okay with that. So the car was never plated till 1999.
Wow, so it just sat around for a bit.
Sat around for a bit. Didn't get driven much. It's only about the last 5 years where I started putting a lot of miles on it. It had under 44,000 miles in 1978. I just turned it over 50 last month.
My gosh. And that's original miles?
Original miles.
Look at the grill, though. It is so different than
Yeah, and
most other cars of that
And they
era.
used all kinds of different materials, like for example, this here, this bezel is aluminum, but on the same year DeSoto, the 59, it's identical, only it's made out of stainless steel.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
This looks like, I say aluminium, the aluminum.
Yeah, this is an anodized aluminum as well.
Wow.
3. Me and my friend were driving, we saw a green Chrysler Saratoga same year. I followed him. And, you know, when he got out of the car, he jumped out. What are you guys following me for? So I told him I had the same car. So him and his dad ended up coming because they had some old Chryslers.
Right.
And they checked this out and they were amazed that, you know, the eyebrows here were still in good shape.
Okay.
Because that's where they usually rust the rain and whatever gets up in here and it just catches it all.
My God. Now, so technically speaking then, are you more or less the second owner of the car?
Basically third.
The third.
So there was the original owner, then my dad's buddy Frank had it, and then we purchased it.
Okay. And do you happen to know where these cars are actually made?
This one here is a Canadian-built one.
Wow, okay.
It was built in Windsor, and it was built on the Dodge line.
Right.
So if you look at the interior there, the door panels and the way the interior is set up on the seats is the same as a 59 Dodge.
Okay, so the
Whereas
similarities.
the
yeah.
Chrysler Windsors out of the U.S. had a different interior, looked more like the
Interesting.
Saratogas and everything.
Same model year, but would have a different interior.
Different interior because it was built in Canada, you know.
Gosh. Here's the thing that gets me. So I'm looking at the roof line here. You've got this little stainless steel polish. What is that? Steel? Is it stainless
Yeah, stainless steel, yeah.
Just decorative? That's it?
Well, because you could get a two-tone, so they would put
Oh.
they put a different color in here
Right.
and a different color in between the chrome here.
Got it.
So this one was originally triple gray.
Okay.
Now it's triple black, but you know you could get a different color in here, whatever. They had so many different combinations.
Wow. Okay, so what powers this thing?
This is a 361 V8, 2-barrel.
So Chrysler, unlike many other manufacturers, didn't paint their engine blocks or anything like that?
The original color was a gray.
It was a gray.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Just painted
no
gray,
orange,
or gray or
blue,
silver,
or-
whatever.
All right.
But this is, you know, hasn't been touched. It hasn't been out. This is still the original radiator.
Gosh.
Still has the original generator instead of an
Right.
alternator.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this here is not original. This is actually from a Ford, but it's so faded out. At least you can't see that. And it has power steering and power brakes. It's
No air conditioning though.
no air conditioning. You
Right.
got the vent windows, and
Yep.
you drive fast, and you
Right.
have air
You got some air
conditioning.
coming in, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what else is cool about the design of these things is the way the glass curves around. I mean, that's just really, really sharp.
Yeah, they had some nice body lines with the roof lines and everything. You know, 58, 59, 60, they were really nice.
Beautiful. How much space in the trunk, Tony?
A whole lot.
Yes. Enough for a couple of bodies and stuff like that, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, for
If
sure.
you were so inclined.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. I got a lot of stuff in there, but it's great. You know, me and my wife will go to car shows on the weekends.
Wow, it's huge.
We can have a big picnic. I bring the big cooler in there. We got the chairs back there. I got all the cleaning products over here.
More importantly, Tony, if your wife ever kicked you out, you can actually sleep in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you thought about that,
Here,
didn't
let
you?
me show you something. I got some old receipts here I came across. That look, the old Visa, you know, where they used to
Oh,
strike
Visa,
it
yes,
through. Yeah.
yes, manually, that machine.
This is 1999.
Wow.
No,
And where was that? Zone Automotive
Yeah.
in Etobicoke. Yeah.
44,565
My gosh.
in 1999.
Extraordinary. This car could tell some stories though, hey,
Yeah.
over time.
And you know, we did all the carpet in the trunk
Yes.
too, and everything like that, and the spare tire cover. This stuff is all original.
Wow.
Yeah.
Again, made to last, hey? Unlike
Yeah.
some of the modern day
Well,
cars.
I don't know. Apparently, these did have a rust problem in the late 50s with the steel, but this one seems to have fared up well. It's always been in a nice warm garage, you know.
And the rubber here, again, all original, more or less?
Yeah, all the rubber seals and everything. Yeah, it's all the same. Nothing's been changed there. I mean, the engine, I changed the plugs and wires like ages ago.
Right, and it still runs.
Yeah, because there's never been any mileage on it, you know, and I just changed the oil every year because I never put any mileage
True, and you
on
just
it,
go
right?
to the shows and whatever.
Yeah, so
it's
every
brilliant.
season, beginning of the season, I change the oil in the filter, and that's
good
it.
to
Here
go.
would have been
So-
the
Oh, the
Chrysler
Chrysler,
insignia,
yeah.
just like on the other side, but the only place that says Windsor is on the dash.
Okay. Speaking of which, can we take a look inside as well,
Yeah,
Tony?
and this was actually the base model
No way.
of the Chrysler.
Hey, look at the door panels even. The detail.
Yeah,
I love this design. It matches the front. I mean,
Yeah.
the outside of the car.
this headliner.
See?
Right.
Wow. Okay, yes.
The
because of
headliner was all yellow
from the cigar.
from the cigar smoke.
Yeah.
And I was 17. I was bored one Friday, Saturday night, I don't know. Pulled it down, tried cleaning it, wouldn't clean. Found some paint in my dad's garage, painted it with a roller,
No.
and then when it dried, I got a paper clip and went through any of the holes that were
Get
plugged.
out of here. You
And then I
painted
put
this
it back
thing?
up. Yeah, I was 17.
Jesus,
I had
man.
lots of time on my hands.
This is true, but hey, that's a cheap fix right there.
Yeah. You know, and
I would never thought.
even this, I made this myself. This is, you know, I went to Fabric Land and got some stuff and just threw that on, you know.
gotta love
Same
that.
with the back deck too. That's just
Oh, back there, in there.
yeah, it's just a piece from Fabric Land.
Very artsy. Excellent. Look at this bench seat and everything else, Tony.
Yeah.
So you didn't reupholster this yourself, like that?
No,
that's a
that was done,
professional
and
job.
you know what? It was dirt cheap back then. Now, if you want to get stuff done, it's thousands and thousands of dollars. Like, you know, I think it was for the carpet and the seats. I'm taking a guess. It was probably back then, $500. That was probably a lot of money.
Yeah.
But now that, you know, who knows what it would be now.
Look at the steering wheel even. Very space-like, hey? Like it's
Yeah.
that whole space age thing, and the dash.
It
the
lights up really
dials.
nice at night too.
Oh, even in the center.
No, the center doesn't.
Oh,
light up,
the
but
dials
dash
would,
does,
yeah. And the original radio, Tony?
I believe that's the original radio.
How cool. I love this thing. So being the base model, this is it. This is how you got this thing, more or less.
Yeah.
No AC, no winders. For
No,
the
no
side
power or
vents,
anything,
no-
just other than the power steering and the power brakes.
So that was, they would have had to pay extra? No. Or was that sort of standard, do you think?
I think that was an option. I think.
Even that. Can you
Yeah.
imagine trying to turn this beast without power steering?
Yeah, I know that wouldn't
That
be
would
easy.
be a bit of a
But this thing, it's one of the easiest cars to park.
Really?
Yeah, for parallel parking, it's so easy just because of the wheelbase and where the wheels are. It's
Yes. And you get good visibility too,
Yeah,
especially
yeah.
with the curved glass and everything. Original glass as well.
Yeah,
Just
original
polished
glass
and
as
clean.
well. Yeah.
I love how the wipers go like Mercedes styles from the
Yeah.
in the center out. Like,
Yeah, and
very,
they
very
worked
sharp.
great last week. We went out to Mopar Fest and it was raining like crazy, and
Yeah.
we were on the highway and they worked good.
Oh my God, Tony, it's lovely. Can we go for seat belts on these things?
Nope.
Not back in the day, right?
It takes a. My wife used to be nervous in the car, but now she's used to it.
The seats are so comfortable.
Yeah.
Too. Oh my God.
One comment I get about this car is how quiet it is.
And it's the richness of the sound. Like even when I asked you to rev the engine,
Yeah.
it's like, oh my God, there's just perfection. Isn't it? Like,
Okay, press drive and off we go.
there was never a hood ornament at the front end of this.
No,
Popping up.
you could get stuff on top. Like, I know from what I've heard, you know, I don't call myself an expert, but just talking to other people. I know the DeSotos, which were a lower line than the Chryslers, you could load those things up like crazy with all kinds of options and trinkets and stuff like that. And you could get everything on there and still cheaper than the base model for the Chrysler. They had the same thing with the
Sorry, Tony. Turn right at these lights too.
apparently the 57 Chevy, there was 100 options you could put on it.
Wow.
So it's kind of the weird things they had back then. Now you've got 3 choices. You know, if you get this, you get this, this, and
That's
this.
it. Yeah, one of 3.
Right? You can't get rid of something and add
nothing
something.
in between. It's
Yeah,
just that's it.
And even over these railroad tracks, you don't even feel
I
it.
was just about to comment. The ride is extraordinary.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I don't even need a gimbal. Like it is so smooth.
They had this what they called the torsionaire suspension that came out for, I believe it was 59 when it came out. It might have came out earlier.
And again,
But yeah, it's really
turn left here.
really nice suspension. It's like driving a couch.
But you know what? Yes, you're right though. But it's kind of pleasurable to drive. It's not hard on you. Do you know what I mean? Like you can enjoy it. You can put your arm on the arm.
Yeah,
Like
and you know with
comfortable.
the power steering, you know, it's the one finger stuff, right?
Yes. Oh, look at this guy. And that's why we do this, right?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
to get those thumbs up and smiles on people's faces.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people take pictures of it because a lot of people don't know what it is.
Yep.
Right? It's not. You don't see very few of these Fend cars around.
So here's a question then. So the Windsor, obviously, the only badge you see is here. Were the other Chryslers the same way? Like they didn't badge the name?
No,
outside?
they were all badged on the
They were,
outside.
it's
New
just
Yorker
this one.
said New Yorker on the outside. Saratoga said Saratoga.
But on the Windsor, we're not going to bother with that.
No, they just put it in the front. That's
Fine,
it.
okay.
And in gold too, which looks nice.
Yeah, I like it. And it's the same script as the outside on the
Yeah.
Chrysler one too.
Yeah.
And the gold kind of matches the gold inside the dash dials there.
Yeah, and those 3 crowns that are on the side,
Yeah.
that's how you can distinguish a Canadian one from a US one.
Oh, I didn't
The
know.
US one would have the golden lion on it,
Okay.
right? Because those came with the 383, the golden lion V8 as they call it.
You know what's really interesting? I'm sitting here. You really see the impact of these side vents.
Yeah,
How the breeze just kind
yeah,
of
you're
comes
not even
in
going
and-
that
wow,
fast.
Yeah.
Doesn't make the car very aerodynamic though. But
No, that's for sure. That's
But
car
when-
like this. It doesn't really
when
matter.
gas
a whole
was
lot.
15, 16 cents a gallon, yeah.
Yeah.
I
We'll
agree.
turn right here. Tony.
Yeah, sure.
So going back in time, then, my friend, what was the very first car you ever bought?
First car I ever bought after this one.
Mm-hmm.
77 Monte Carlo.
Really beautiful machine.
Black
Don't you
one.
wish you could have kept her over the years too?
That was, to tell you the truth, one of my favorite cars.
Yes.
I had a lot of fun with that car. You know, I was like 18, 19, 20. I was driving that car.
It's just the design of her too. It's just
Yeah, they had that big,
fantastic.
huge, long front end on
yeah,
it.
yeah, for sure.
People just moved out of the way when they saw you flying up. behind
Beautiful
them.
machine, beautiful.
Yeah.
Just lovely lines, lovely curves, and
Yeah. And that one had the swivel seats in it too.
oh,
which was
don't you
nice.
love that?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
These-
that's kind of handy.
Actually, that was an option too, swivel seats
No
back
way.
in 59.
So then you'd have. So do you have kids of your own now, Tony?
Yeah, but they're grown up. One's 29, the other one's 24.
And none of them want this beauty?
Not that I know of.
Oh
not
my
yet.
gosh.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Yes.
Right now, they got other things on their mind.
Of
so.
course, yes.
Yeah.
So when you initially got her running, right? So you were still a very young man. So
Yeah.
it wasn't your daily driver by any stretch. You didn't drive
No,
it
no,
much,
it was
right?
always supposed to be a a show-off car,
yeah,
right?
a show car. Yeah,
Yeah. It was a pleasure vehicle, but
of course.
yeah, no, it was never a daily driver. That's what happened. I got my daily driver, and then this just sat in the car, and I sat in the garage, and then you get a girlfriend, then you get married, blah blah blah.
You got it.
Yeah, things get forgotten, right?
Stuff happens, right?
Yeah.
And things get in the way. And but I'm glad you kept her after all these years.
Yeah.
The ride is extraordinary on this, Tony. It really is so smooth. There you go. At least
Yeah.
some people, younger generation, are starting
Yeah.
to appreciate it.
You
So
get
it's
that all the
good.
time.
Yeah. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. So what is this? Close to 17 and a half, 18 feet almost, right?
216 inches, whatever that works
Yeah,
out
whatever
to.
that's in English, I don't know.
Well, it's less than 20 feet.
Okay. Yeah, well, that much we figure. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just a beautiful machine, Tony.
Yeah. And then the railroad tracks, just
Look at that.
I'm feeling.
Like you can't do that in many cars, right?
No.
I love the cleanness of it all. Like even you've got the little dials there. I gotta ask you, the little big center knobby thing. What does that actually do on the dash?
This
That-
one here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just you could get a clock there, so that's if you didn't.
Oh, okay.
If you didn't get the clock, it's just the cover for it.
Right. But again, like look at the detail. Like they didn't have to make it quite like that.
Yeah,
design.
like
they could have saved a ton of money.
even this on the
Yeah, yeah,
dash,
yeah,
it's.
That's what makes these cars special in my book. It's the
Yeah,
character.
and
it gives it.
you've heard this before from the other guys that drive old cars. All the cars today, they all look the
Yeah,
same.
yeah, they do. As my friend Doug Ellis says, they're all belly button cars.
Yeah, they're all
we
the
all
same.
have them, but at the end of the day, they all look the same. Tony, let me thank you again. I sincerely, it has been a long time in the making.
Yeah.
Your wife's correct. What, 2, 3, 4 years going on?
4
Whatever.
years.
But I'm so happy you made it today and to see this beautiful machine up close and personal.
Hey, no problem.
It's gorgeous.
You know what? Even when I go to the shows, it's all about the story of the car.
Definitely.
I always like to find out how people got them. Why they wanted to
Why
get that
one,
car,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
A lot of times you talk to guys that said, I just bought it 3 months ago. I spent 60 grand.
I know.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like this
No
story.
story. No
Yes,
story.
I love the story. So thank you again, Tony.
No problem.